Hi, Janelle here with Sheep Hill Herbs. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another video. Happy to have you here today. I pray that this video would bless you and that those who are supposed to see it, see this video, and be so kind as to leave a comment and let me know how you're doing and what you think of the content. Before we get started, if you could like, subscribe, hit the bell button, comment, check out my description down below. I have my website, sheephillherbs.com, and you can head over there. I have 3 books on my website and lots of links. I will be talking about Young Living Essential Oil, Joy Oil today. And so in my footer on my website, you can click on one of my Young Living links, their images, and go over to my Young Living website if you want to get this oil. Okay, so all right, today I want to talk about applying essential oils, diluting them with a carrier oil or substance. I'm going to use an ointment today instead of just an oil. And the application is for scars. So wherever you have a scar on your body, you have the potential to disrupt your nervous system because the scar is going through skin, especially if it's a big scar, going through the skin into the layers of the epidermis, and then cutting, in some instances, nerves. And so when the signals are being sent by the nervous system to the body, it's like a blip, it's skipping, it's getting stuck, it's like static where you have a scar. Now, thankfully, there's something you can do about it. You can apply vitamin E, you can apply wheat germ oil, sesame seed oil. I like to use the salves that I make, and they're basically an olive oil beeswax base and then some essential oils. Lavender is really good for scars. I'm using Joy oil. It's a Young Living blend specifically, and I like it because it has rose, and rose by itself is just way too expensive to purchase. So I buy Joy because it has a very strong note of rose and it's affordable. Okay, so I do have my ears pierced. Believe it or not, this is a scar. So if you have never used any kind of of the gels or ointments that I just spoke of, you have never applied a cream, a plant oil to your scars or your ear piercings, you might want to do so now. I have a salve in a very sturdy Tupperware container. Usually it goes in tin or glass, but I am confident that this is the old-fashioned Tupperware. It's not going to leach plastic. And the salve I made is St. John's wort, calendula, marshmallow, white oak bark, I'm looking at my lid, comfrey, and olive oil and beeswax. And I do add essential oils when I'm making my salves. However, I find that it's when you want to add the oil, it's when the ointment is still hot and liquid, and they tend to evaporate so instantaneously. I don't feel like the properties kind of stay. Now, that's not to say it doesn't work, and you do usually have to add more essential oil than you would want. So let's say I'm making a salve. The way I do it, I would have my 2-ounce tin, and I want to add peppermint. Let's say I want three drops. I might put 6 because I know there's going to be some evaporation from the heat. If I wanted just 3 drops, it's going to be so light, so faint by the evaporation process that I'm going to barely have any peppermint oil in there. So I like to do it this way. So I have my salve, and then I just take a little bit on my hand, and I'm adding a drop of oil. So we're diluting the essential oil, and then you can just rub that on your scars. and I still wear earrings, even though that is a scar. And many people have many piercings, but you might want to take the time to put some salve and essential oils on your scars so that you have a better flow with your nervous system. Okay, another scar. Your belly button is your first scar, believe it or not. So you can take salve, put it on your hands, take a drop of oil, rub it together, and then apply to your belly button. And I'm not going to show that. But Joy, this particular oil it's kind of, I want to say oily. It spreads nice by itself, but the carrier oil does a few things. It makes the surface area of the essential oil go further. So most oils kind of like soak right into the spot where you apply them. Let's say peppermint. You put a drop of peppermint, it's just going to go like pretty much right where you put that drop. And you usually want to spread it out more thinly across a bigger surface area. And it helps with maybe lessening skin irritation. Sometimes oils can irritate a little bit. If there's chemicals on your skin, like from products, it might like be breaking down the chemicals in the products on your skin, causing a little bit of irritation. Or if you're using oils, like I said, peppermint, that are hot, have heat, you want to dilute so that you don't feel that heat. But dilution is pretty common. Plus, it makes your oils go a long way. They will last much longer than always using them straight out of the bottle. And they are, I want to say, just as effective, if not more so, diluting. Like, you do not need to just use 100% straight drops. The only time I would, like if I was, trying to get rid of a wart or something, where I would put like a straight drop of clove or thieves oil right there on that spot. But for the most part, it's diluting. But going back to scars, take the time to think over your body. Where do you have scars? Obviously, surgery, injuries, even little scars. Skin is happy and looks younger because I really like my olive oil on my skin. My grandmother used to just put straight olive oil on her skin. A little bit messy. It's nicer if you melt the beeswax, blend it together, and make it creamier and not as oily. But let me know if you like this video, and